I'm Lavinda.
And I'm Doug.
And together, we are LD Worldwide Top of Mind. Stay tuned. This is going to be good.
This is going to be good.
Top of mind, we say, what's on our minds, won't you?
Like and subscribe.
Won't you?
Like and subscribe.
Top of minds, we say, what's on our minds, won't you?
Like and subscribe.
Won't you?
Like and subscribe.
So, what's at top of mind for us today is Married at First Sight.
Okay, now.
Yes. A lot has been going on. Married at First Sight.
So what season is this? Is this season?
This is season 18.
Season 18 episode.
Ooh, can't remember the episode.
Okay.
But I think we done kind of moved on from Akechi and MM. Now, Akechi was definitely, he was a problem because I just think MM is a beautiful, successful woman that deserves better than the treatment that than Ike was giving her.
Now, for all you who don't know, Married at First Sight, these people hook up at first sight. Not hook up as far as having relations, but get married from the first time they meet each other, right? Mm-hmm. So it's this couple named MM and Ike who kicked it off kind of at first, but then later in the relationship, he wasn't really feeling her because he felt like she was making more money than him.
He was insecure.
She had a nicer place than him as far as living, and he started getting in his feelings.
Yeah, but the thing is, she never made him feel that way. Like nothing we saw on camera. I understand that things happen behind camera that we don't see. But we never saw her acting any type of way that would make him feel insecure. This was his own insecurity. From the moment, they seemed to get along well on the honeymoon, but from the moment that he saw MM's plays, he immediately started treating her differently. I've watched the after party with Keisha Knight Pulliam, and he just seemed to have a problem with women, period. I mean, I've seen him get an attitude with Keisha Knight Pulliam. I've seen I get an attitude with Dr. Pia. And MM deserves better. She deserves better. And I was very happy on the latest episode of Married at First Sight, where she read him for filth. And he deserved every bit of it. And I loved her letter that she read to her dearly departed. She's right. He should be ashamed of himself. And then, of course, he came on camera acting as though, this is, in his words, this is what I've been dealing with all along. Yeah. And no, sir. You have disrespected this woman on several occasions. You've called her out her name. Mm-hmm. You tried to embarrass her. No, you're getting what you had coming from MM. Mm-hmm. And I'm glad that she set him straight. Yeah. And he deserved every bit of that smoke.
Yeah. I mean, guys that have low self-esteem pretty much won't work in a relationship. You have to know your worth as well as a guy. And women, and like she did, MM, she just said, hey, she know her worth and she's not taking it, So that's what that was. I mean, that was crazy. But what about the other relationships that was on the show?
So, okay, Thomas and Camille. We'll start with, they'll be the second couple we talk about. Thomas and Camille, they seem to be doing very well. I don't know if they will say yes. I know a lot of people feel that they will say yes on decision day.
We always have bets. Like, we always do things like, I don't think nobody's going to make it on the show. Like,
he says that every season.
I always say that, like, okay, they're married at first sight. They're meeting for the first time and expect to be married forever. And you really don't know these people you're having a relationship with. You really don't know them. So I always say nay to everybody.
This is the thing. I think they make a great couple. I really do. I've been a little bit put off that Camille she hasn't been doing it in the last few episodes, but initially she would keep putting him down as far as saying he didn't have enough swag and he wasn't her normal type. But your normal type hasn't worked for you, Camille. It hasn't worked.
That's why you're on the show.
Yeah, so you have Thomas, who appears to be a good guy. He's really into you. And I think you need to stop comparing him to the guys you dealt with in your past, because those guys didn't work, which is why you're on the show. Yeah. So
you need to get this guy a chance. Pretty much. You need to get this guy a chance and quit shutting him down, you know?
Well, don't put him down. Like, I understand that you've opened yourself up to him now. It seems like you all are moving forward in a good way, but you cannot put him down to say that he doesn't have swag and, you know, taking him to get earrings.
Yeah.
If he wanted earrings, he would have got earrings before he even met you.
Right.
And, you know, yeah, I know he said he wanted earrings, but he's really only getting earrings because he wanted to impress you, in my opinion. He's trying to, you know, get the swag that you want him to have. And you can't change anybody. So you have to accept the person for the way they are, or just realize they're not for you. So I honestly don't know if they're going to stay together on decision day. I feel that he could say no because he sees that she's trying to change him, to be honest. And nobody wants anyone to try to change him. Or she could say no because she still doesn't like the fact that he doesn't maybe have the swag of the people that she used to date in her past. So I don't know. I do like them as a couple. I do wish them the best. And I really do want them to say yes on decision day. Yeah. But we'll see.
Now, the next couple is the one that kind of made my wife a little bit upset, but I was kind of like happy in a minute.
Wait, who are we talking about?
We're talking about, what's his name, David?
Oh, let's talk about them last.
Oh,
we got a lot of things to say about them. Well, let's talk about Juancho and Carla. How about that?
Well, I mean, there's a pretty much, he don't like the fact that she quit her job, right? You know, so she live in this fairy tale land where I can quit my job and you'll take care of me. But actually, he wants her to be like, you know, a businesswoman, you know, but all she cares about is everything but, right?
Okay, let me say this. Carla, if you're watching this, I rock with you, okay? I like you. I think you're a real cool chick, so let me just say that. I think you're a dope chick. I like you a lot. But I think Juancho just needs to see motivation from you, and that's not what he's seeing. I think, you know, you just kind of go with nature, and that's beautiful. I love nature as well, and you just kind of feel like the universe do all these amazing things.
But Juancho, maybe you need to give in a little. Maybe she got something now, too.
Okay.
You know, I'm playing both sides.
Let's keep it real. Devil's advocate aside, let's keep it real. They not staying together. Okay? They have decided that they're going to be great friends, and I'm wishing you the best in your friendship. I'm happy to see you all go on and be great friends because I see that in your future. I don't believe in any of the astrologers and tarot cards and everything that Carla is into, but I can tell you that in your future is you and Juancho being friends. Y'all not going to be married, honey. But I love you, girl. I think you dope.
So who's next?
The next couple,
David.
I guess we have to talk about because they're together.
They together.
So there's
they linked up.
Madison and Alan, and there's David and Michelle.
Yeah.
Michelle.
Now, I ain't gonna lie, Michelle, you know you ain't want that man in the beginning. So quit playing with everybody. Quit telling them, oh yeah, you was talking to another chick. You don't give a good god who he was talking to. That's just being honest. Now that he did talk to another chick, yeah, you want to dig the dirt. You want to be a good private eye. And you're a good private eye, too. You're a good private eye. You're a good private eye. You did your dirt on that one. You did your work, girl. But let's be honest. You didn't really care about that man as soon as you found out that he was living with his parents. Let's just be honest. Now, if he wasn't living with his parents, it could have been some way. But David is living with his parents to save money. However, when he get married with you, maybe he would have moved into a big house or whatever y'all want to move into, a penthouse or a condo. But you kept shutting this man off. Everything he wanted to do, you wasn't willing to do. You didn't want to hold his hand. You didn't even want to get this man a peck on the forehead. So he was forced to go to his workout buddy.
Okay. I got some things to say about what my husband just said. First of all, he wasn't forced to do nothing. Let me be clear. He was not forced to go to his workout.
Well, he wasn't feeling love.
He wasn't forced to do nothing. Let me be very clear on that. Second of all, okay, Michelle. Okay, my husband is right. You wasn't feeling that man. We know this. You know this.
Everybody knows.
So we not going to start crying like you did on the show, acting like nobody won't support me. They don't feel like I should care. Now, I will say this for you, Michelle. You turn this thing all around. Initially, I was not feeling you, but by the end of the show, I was like, man, I could be cool. Me and I could hang out. I like you.
Great investigator.
Your whole PI investigation, girl, you got some untapped skills, and I'm feeling it, girl. I feel like every, because I'm all about girl power. Every woman could use a girl like you in their life. So I do like you, Michelle. I do like you. But we're not going to lie just because I like you. And what I mean by that is, girlfriend, you know you weren't feeling that man. You know you was so happy that he did something bad so that the heat can get off you and everybody could start talking about you. Stop talking about you and what a terrible person you were and start talking about what a terrible person David is. So I will say that I am Team Michelle. I am Team Michelle. I like you. I like you. I like you. Thankfully, I don't need your PI investigations in my marriage because we're blessed.
Yes.
But I do like you, and I think a lot of women
She her own private investigator.
Exactly. I feel like a lot of women could use your skills.
My wife, her own private investigator.
But I don't have nothing to investigate because
she ain't got nothing to investigate.
My husband is amazing. I go to sleep at night very, very comfortable and peaceful.
We here.
We've been married 25 years, been together 27, and I have a great man by my side. So
that's right.
But let's get in on David and Madison. This is my thing. So David,
I'm gonna be honest. I just gotta chime in with this one. When a woman trying to change you and you don't even know her, you should have been getting red flags.
I think you're talking about
Alan.
Yeah.
You should have been getting red flags, Alan. I apologize. Alan, you should have been getting red flags. When a woman telling you how to dress, you buying $3,000 outfits you don't even normally wear because she doesn't like what you already have. If, from the great words of Fantasia, if you don't want me, go ahead and free yourself. If you don't want me, then don't talk to me. Go ahead and free yourself. He was trying too much. Alan, I'm sorry. You were real cool on the show, but you were trying too hard for somebody that didn't want you. And I know you seen it. I know you had to have known that. You're not in high school, Alan. You're a grown man with your own career. If a woman trying to change you, trying to tell you, oh, I don't want you wearing cowboy boots, wear these dress shoes. Or I don't want you wearing these dress shoes, wear these type of particular shoes. Wear this particular shirt. Wear this jacket. This jacket most... No, you're doing too much, brother. You're doing too... And you should have seen that, Alan.
Okay, Alan. I have empathy for you, even if my husband does not.
I don't.
I understand that you signed up for the process. You were committed to the process. I understand Madison is the villain here, not Alan. We're not victim blaming. He is a victim. Madison continued to string you along. You kept giving her outs, and she continued to say, if I didn't want to be here, I wouldn't be here. And she continued to lead you on and string you along. So you are the victim here, and there will be no victim blaming from me. Madison and David are the villains here. Now, do I understand that David was in a terrible marriage? He was, but I'm sorry. At the end of the day, Alan was his friend. That's my, and
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Alan was his friend. I'm sorry.
Like, wasn't they like best friends on the show?
On the
or
show,
something?
Juan Cho said on the after party that out of all the men on the show, Alan and David were the closest. And that's a problem for me. This man sat here, David, you're sitting here pretending to be Alan's friend. You're laughing in his face. He's telling you his issues with Madison. And you're using all of that information to try to take his wife. For that, David, you are not a good man. I know you keep saying, I know I'm a great man. No, you're not. You're not a great man. You're not. You're not. And you know what? What I have learned is the main people that go around saying, I am a good woman, I'm a good man, I'm a good person, are the main people that's not. You're not a good man, because a good man would not have done that to their friend. So even if you were going to do it to Michelle, you would not have done that to Alan.
Maybe he wasn't really his friend in the beginning. Maybe
He wasn't.
He was just using him to get to her.
He was. Absolutely.
Maybe that's because, like I said, these people don't know each other. You know, this is a show that people come on the first day and they walk down the aisle and they look at each other and they say, I do, right? So this show really is kind of confrontational. Like, I always root for they're not staying together. She always root for they are staying together.
I'm not going to say not everybody, not everyone. I base it off of what kind of union they have. Carla and Juan Cho are not staying together. Initially, I thought, yeah, this is a great couple, but no, they're just not staying together. So I'm not going to say every couple, but I'm sorry. David and Madison were just plain wrong. They were just plain wrong. And it was really hurtful to see how bad they hurt Alan. And then for David to just, how do you go tell this man that I have a connection with your wife? Not your girlfriend, your wife.
And I bet you they don't even stay together after the show.
And this was supposed to be his friend. How do you say that and think that it's okay and then turn around and told David told Alan, I still consider you a friend. You were never his friend. And let me be clear, Madison was never Michelle's friend. No matter what kind of relationship Michelle and David had, Madison, the way she betrayed Michelle was not okay. This is somebody who Michelle confided in, told her problems, thought that, this is somebody who could maybe help her navigate some stuff. Now, she never wanted David. We all know that. I'm not going to pretend like she did. Yeah. But for Madison to pretend to be her friend is not okay. For David to pretend to be Alan's friend is not okay. And that's what I have a problem with.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Well, I'll say until next time.
Yep.
We're going to talk about what's on the top of our mind.
That's right. And that was what was on the top of our mind today.
That was on the top of our mind today. So stay true
to
to yourself.
That's right. Give your just due to yourself. Believe in yourself. Remember to like, subscribe, turn on notifications so we can always be notified. So you can always be notified of all of our new videos.
Until next time, friends.
Until next time, friends.